Hey, race fans. Race Day Top 5 with Frank 5 here. I didn't film big news yesterday for my channel, but I'm doing it right now. College stuff, but I'm going to go out and basically talk about news I heard yesterday. So for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who do know, you want my opinion, well, I'm going to give it to you. So, Kevin Harvick's win at Texas that put him to Homestead doesn't count anymore. He had faced an L1 penalty. The rear spoiler, apparently the right part of it was bent to the right side as an aerodynamic advantage. No wonder he was so fast Sunday. The win was taken away, meaning now he's no longer into the championship four. He lost 40 points, and now he has a 3-point cushion over the cut line over teammate Kurt Busch, 17-point cushion over Chase Elliott. 34-point cushion over Eric Almirola, and at least a 53 or 51-point cushion over Clint Bowyer. Harvick also will be without his crew chief and his car chief, not just for this race at Phoenix coming up, but for the finale at Homestead too, depending if he does make it. This could bite Kevin Harvick if he does not win at ISM Raceway, where it's basically Phoenix Raceway, but the start-finish line's been moved to the back stretch area where it used to be the dog leg, and Kevin Harvick is so good at this track, if he does not win this race, if we get a winner outside the cut line, there will be no Kevin Harvick in the Championship 4. I can't even imagine what that would be like for any Kevin Harvick fan or anybody in NASCAR. I mean, as far as my reaction to this penalty, it's a shame that this has to happen. It's kind of an embarrassment. It has to be fixed. We have to do something to reduce these issues. It's a little bit out of control. We've had this earlier in the year. It's happened multiple times. I mean, we've had the freaking, rear window braces being bent down. You see, like, the back end of the top hood as well as the front top of the back windshield is basically bent. We've seen that happen with Kevin Harvick earlier this year at Vegas. And what did he do the next week at Phoenix? He won. And it was a mile and a half at Las Vegas and then a mile and a half at Texas. So if memory serves right, if he wins this coming race, it's another kick in the butt to all the NASCAR officials and everybody that criticize, they got caught for cheating and everything. Well, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. But this bites Kevin Harvick. The good news is his interim crew chief is a veteran, Tony Gibson. We all know how he calls a race, and we all know if he wins a race, he knows how to celebrate. Look back at the 2017 Daytona 500 when he coached Kurt Busch to the victory, even though it was a restrictor play race. So, for Kevin Harvick fans, this is a kick in the pants. Who does this benefit? Well, the guys below the cut line, because Kurt Busch and Chase Elliott have a better shot at pointing their way in. Still, have to win. As far as, who can win this week, as far as the bottom four, I have Chase Elliott. I'm not being biased about it. I really think he's going to beat Kevin Harvick because the last two races at Phoenix, including this race a year ago, he almost won it. And he had a really good run in the spring, finished third. So there's optimism for the 9 car. Now with the 4 car losing a lot of points and the spot taken away, we still have to go in there and probably most likely win. But there's a chance we could still part our way in if we do better than Kevin and Kurt. So little optimism, Chase Elliott fans. For Kevin Harvick fans, like I said, you got to go in, you got to execute with Tony Gibson and a different car chief. That's all you can do. You got to do it. But who this does help as well, Martin Truex Jr., he was outside. He was on the cut line, basically 25 points above in 4th spot. He's now catapulted himself to 3rd, as well as Kyle Busch in 2nd. So pretty much Kyle Busch, Truex, they're locked in a Homestead, but you never know what can happen Sunday. And also, I want to get to Martin Truex Jr. for a second. Obviously, the news that he will move up from 4th to 3rd. But bigger news for him next year. Yes, it has been confirmed. Martin Truex Jr. and Cole Pearn will depart the soon-to-be defunct Furniture Row Racing at the end of the season, and will go to Joe Gibbs Racing in 2019 in the 19 car, replacing Daniel Suarez. And I assume Bass Pro Shops and Auto Owners Insurance will come with Truex. And guess what? We're going to see the 19 car back in victory lane for the first time since Carl Edwards. Martin Truex Jr. and Cole Pearn could get the job done. The cars that they've been running in Furniture Row Racing, Gibbs cars with Gibbs engines and technical lines. So they're not really leaving the Gibbs organization in any ways. They're coming closer. And I feel like they can bring race wins and a championship to the 19 car next year and the following couple of years. Now, what does this mean for Daniel Suarez? Well, rumor has it he's going to Storehouse Racing, but we don't know. Nothing's been announced yet. I hope Suarez gets a Y because I do like Suarez very, very much. But anyways, I wanted to recap basically the news that Truex is going to Gibbs next year and the big penalty against Kevin Harvick. But, still expect Kevin Harvick to run up front Sunday if he doesn't cheat again. That's all I can say. So, subscribe, like. Just wanted to get this news out of the way. And I will be calling, giving my race recap from the last race of the round of 8 this coming Sunday after Phoenix. And we'll get us closer to Homestead. And I will recap all 3 of the final series events during next weekend. So just wanted to let everybody know. I will remind everyone on Sunday. So thanks for watching. Big news, and see you Sunday.